They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. That's the over. New Zealand are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. This should be close. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Phillips ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl it. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. He's quick onto that in the infield. 7 runs added there. New Zealand are 11 for 2. Goes over the top with that shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. Good composure to wait on that slow ball. A fine green to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
Nice shot, just a flick off the hands.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand 42 for 2.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Seven runs added there. New Zealand 39 for 2. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Superb catch. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. There will... and truly into the middle order now.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good shot, a beauty. Couldn't get it through the field.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the edge. 6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 45 for 3.
Five fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Phillips watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot. Early, well-timed and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Jadeja from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Four runs added there. New Zealand a 55 for 3. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Great shot through the gap.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge edge. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End of the over, New Zealand a 63 for 4. No, terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Jadeja has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Drilled that one away.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edged it. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Doesn't beat the infield. There could be a couple if they hustle. 7 runs added in that over. New Zealand is 76 for 4. Jadeja from the north end. Nicked it. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Straight to the fielder. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive. Going with a more defensive field.
Massive outside edge. 6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 82 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long with the six.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. New Zealand on 7 for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Thick edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball! Four runs added in that over. New Zealand 101 for 4. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Whacked away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A very defensive field, this.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond? A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Great shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Too good. That is huge.
But that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's the over. New Zealand are 132 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched. It to the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
Crab Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Lovely shot for 6. Closing in on the century, and it'll take something special to prevent it.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand, 157 for 5. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
2 straight and punch through the leg side.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Santner has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 182 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They cut straight to the fielder. Nice shot, straight to gully. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Ferguson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Drilled that one away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply?
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Might look to go big again here.
Edged. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite... It's ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
At number 3.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
And gone, caught in the slips.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 9 off it. India 53 for 3.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The captain is heading out to the field.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Jadeja taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A-game today. End of the over, just one off it. India 54 for 5.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Ferguson from the north end. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Onto that early, that could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Beats the field with a great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
There's a chance if it hits. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have left